So to create and edit our Publons, we'll want to go first to modernscholarship.org, Publon Press, right? modernscholarship.org/Publon Press. And we'll be presented with this interface, and you can see under My Publons, nothing is visible. And that's because we need to log in first. So you do that by clicking on the user icon here and just logging in. So once we log in, then it's going to load up the Publons that we've created separately. And you can see on this interface, you can click on a Publon label, and then that's going to load that up on the right-hand side. So if I click here, you can see in this form, it's updated the label. And down here is a little preview of what that Publon looks like. And you can see the 4 buttons here: create, load, update, delete. You can recognize those as your create, read, update, delete. So your basic CRUD operations are available there. So that's on the right-hand side. You'll see down here as well, edit. And if you click on edit, then you'll see some code appear here. And we'll talk a bit about that in the next video. Again, you've got your preview on this side, and you've got a couple more options down here, which we'll get to in the next video. But if we keep going here, you've got your Publons listed here. And so as you click on them, they will appear here and we can edit them. So let's say we wanted to create a new Publon. So I'm just going to base it on this one. So if I just say, I'm just giving it some arbitrary title here. And if I just click on create, then that's created this new Publon. And it hasn't appeared here on the left as yet. So if we just click on load, then that new Publon has created there. And you'll see what's happened is it's essentially copied that previous Publon. So when we clicked on the other Publon, then that had loaded up some content. And so when we created that, it created it as a new item. And then what we could do then is update this content. So let's say we don't want to write an article with tigers. Let's say we wanted an article with, let's say, dogs. Then you can look in the content here, and you can edit that, but we'll talk more about the editing another time. Let's just say for now, we wanted to change the label. So we change this to a different label there. And then if we say update here, then it updates. And then if you click on load, you'll see that's updated over there. So we can edit our Publons here. You do get this little hash ID. You can think of that as a kind of password that's generated for your Publon, and that helps you manage which users have access to the Publon and things like that. Please note that we are supporting open access and open source, but it's up to the user to decide to what extent they want their Publon open sourced. So there are options for you to keep your Publon completely private or completely open. So the hash ID helps facilitate that. So you've got your creation, so you can create new Publons, you can load all your Publons, you can update a Publon, or you can delete a Publon. So we don't want this triple Y, so I'm just going to click delete, and then if we reload the page, that's disappeared there. So let's just take this one out as well. Okay, so that's how you can manage your Publon space. In here, so on the left, among these selectors, it's also possible to create folders, and so you can organize your Publons, you can change the order and so on. And we'll see that as we go.